In our village, they call it the choosing. When you reach 18 summers, the ocean calls you to discover who you truly are. Some return broken, some never return at all.
May the waters reflect your truth. May the storms reveal your strength. May you choose wisely when the sea tests your heart.
My father returned from his ocean 25 years ago, changed, hardened. He spoke little of what he'd seen, but his eyes held the weight of every wave he'd weathered.
The ocean, he did whisper, gives you exactly what you bring to it.
I thought I was ready. I thought 18 years of preparation had steeled me for whatever lay beyond the horizon. But as my boat caught the current and the shoreline faded to memory, I realized I knew nothing at all. The first days were kind. Gentle winds, clear skies, fish that practically jumped into my boat. I began to think the stories were exaggerated, that perhaps my generation was simply stronger, more prepared than those who came before. Then the ocean showed me its true face. Without warning, the sky changed. Waves rose like monsters. The wind howled. Panic clamped down on my throat. I screamed. I cursed. I grabbed the oar and hit the water like it was a living enemy. "Is this all you have?" The ocean answered, with rage bigger than mine. It flung my boat against jagged rocks that appeared from nowhere. I was thrown into the churning water, and consciousness left me. I drifted for 2 days and nights. No food, little fresh water. The ocean that had seemed so eager to destroy me now seemed utterly indifferent to whether I lived or died. I shouted into the wind. I sobbed until my voice broke. I begged the ocean to stop, but it didn't. It just stayed wild, like it hated me. And deep inside, I started to believe I deserved it.
Why do you fight what you do not understand? Why do you beg from what you do not respect?
The voice came from everywhere and nowhere, from the depths and from the sky. And for the first time since entering my boat, I was truly quiet, listening. In that silence, something shifted. Not in the ocean, but in me. He appeared like something from a dream, ancient beyond measure, yet his eyes sparkled with the curiosity of a child. His raft moved gently, following currents I couldn't see. Most impossibly of all, he was completely dry, despite the spray that soaked everything else. How are you so calm? How is your raft so steady when mine was destroyed?
Child, look at my raft. Does it fight the waves?
I watched his simple craft rise and fall with each swell, never resisting, always moving with the water's rhythm. It was so obvious, yet I had never seen it.
The ocean is not cruel, young one. It is precise. It gives you exactly what you bring to it.
He didn't offer rescue. Instead, he cast a fishing line into the water with movements so fluid they seemed like prayer. Almost immediately, it came back filled with fishes. Aren't you going to help me?
I'm helping you. I'm showing you that the sea provides for those who work with it, not against it. Tell me, girl, when the storm came, what did you do?
I fought it. I tried to survive.
Sir, and how did the ocean respond to your fighting?
The answer struck me like lightning. The harder I had fought, the more violent the sea became. Action and reaction, cause and effect, as simple and inevitable as the tides.
React and it will rage, respond and it will respond. The choice, young sailor, is always yours.
His raft disappeared back into the mist, leaving me alone but no longer hopeless. For the first time since my journey began, I had a direction that wasn't driven by fear. Using debris from my wrecked boat and materials the ocean provided, driftwood polished smooth by countless tides, kelp strong as rope, I built a new boat. The work took days, but it felt like meditation. Each knot tied with intention, each plank placed with respect. When the second storm came, and I knew it would come, I was different. Not fearless, but ready. I had learned the difference between courage and recklessness. I asked the ocean, "Show me what you need to show me." The sea didn't calm. Storms are storms, and nature doesn't bend to our wishes. The waves still towered above my small raft. The wind still screamed like banshees. But something else had changed. I changed. Instead of fighting the wind, I adjusted my sail. Instead of cursing each wave, I let my raft bend and flex with the water's rhythm. I moved with the chaos instead of against it, and in that movement, I found a strange kind of peace. For the first time, I understood what my father had meant. The ocean gives you exactly what you bring to it. I had brought rage, and it gave me destruction. Now I brought respect, and it gave me partnership. As I approached the shore, I saw them. Dozens of stone statues covering the beach, all frozen in poses of anguish, terror, and rage.
Welcome, young traveler. I am the burden bearer. I tend to those who could not let go.